Kim and Usman are one of the new couples on this season of 90 Day. I don't even know what spin-off it is anymore. I've completely lost track. I use the term couple loosely because they aren't even actually together. They're not even boyfriend and girlfriend at this point, let alone fiancés. I didn't really watch the episodes in the past with Usman and baby girl Lisa, but I can only assume that this is going to go the same exact way. Usman even tells Kimberly at this point that he doesn't see her as a girlfriend, and he's going to have to decide on that by the end of their trip together. Also, since he's a musical artist, all of his friends call Kimberly his super fan, and they're not wrong. I mean, she's wearing a shirt with him on it. When I first saw these two, I didn't really understand what was in it for him because he clearly is not interested in her, and then I realized this is just a very elaborate plan to obtain a PS5. So anyway, I think I've explained enough. Let's get into this. So the first scene we're going to look at is a very typical theme in the show. Kim's friends are questioning her on what the hell she's doing.
So, plans for the future. Does he want kids?
Of course he does, and it's his tradition and his culture.
Your kids?
Hell no.
I already don't like where this is going.
I can't have them, so just say we got married. Just say. I would allow him to marry a second wife.
Oh no.
And have kids.
So that's fine and cool and everything if this is normal in his culture, but I can almost guarantee that deep down, Kimberly does not want him to get married to somebody else and have their kids. I cannot imagine that going well.
I know it sounds crazy. It's a cultural thing. It's not like a threesome.
So
Sorry.
they would
It doesn't
have
bother
their
me.
own relationship,
I
and you would
say
have
that
your
now
own.
until you're actually in it.
But I guess I wouldn't know until I'm in it.
Well, here's some good news. I can predict the future. You are not going to like this. I can 100% guarantee it. She gets jealous when he's just doing a music video shoot with some other woman.
I mean, we've discussed it, and when I actually told him this, he was like, wow, you're amazing. And he was like, because I am.
You're letting him
Yeah,
have
you're
two
letting
women.
him have.
But I'm.
I love the friend's reaction here. Yeah, he thinks you're awesome because he doesn't have to stay loyal to you. He can string you along, get some gifts and money along the way, and even if you two decide to get married, he can still find somebody else at the same time. This is like the perfect situation for him.
But why is it always got to be so defensive, though? Like, can you guys be happy for me? That's how I feel.
Yeah, I don't understand why your friends are being so defensive. Nothing you said at all has been incredibly alarming or anything like that. It always bugs me a little bit when they pretend like they don't understand why their friends are so skeptical. Like this is just a normal everyday situation. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get married to him. He's gonna have some other woman's kids. I can't see how that's gonna be a problem at all. Can't you guys just be happy about the fact that I'm putting myself in a situation that's gonna make me unhappy as shit?
Like, I want some happiness in this for me.
Oh boy.
And I feel like everything's so defensive, and I have to be so defensive, and this is like my thing, and I'm going, and I want to feel good about it.
Obviously, in the end, she has the freedom to do whatever the hell she wants, but clearly her friends want her to be happy, which is why they're telling her all of this. Someone needs to say this. Also, if you want to be happy, why would you agree to go on 90 Day Fiancé? That's almost a guarantee that your relationship is going to be awful.
This has been a lot, you know? I don't know if I'm comfortable with any of this, you know? I really don't know.
All right, I know I sound kind of harsh, but I do know. I do know. You're not going to be comfortable with this. I can guarantee that. Like, being with a younger guy is not everything in the world. It always blows my mind when people on this show throw out everything else just for the chance at having someone who's younger. I could find someone relatively close to my age that I can actually fall in love with and have a good life with, or I could spend a ton of money in the chance that I might be able to hook up with a 30-year-old.
And I'm about to meet with Kimbaaaaaaaaaaaaly. I'm happy, you know, I'm excited about that.
So I'm at the airport, waiting to pick up Usman. And he'll be here like any minute. Like any minute.
So as we all know, the airport scene is usually the peak of relationships like this, a little glimmer of hope and happiness before reality comes crashing down.
Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my.
He's like, all right, let's get this shit over with so I can get my PS5 and move on.
Oh my Kimbaaaaaaaaaaaaaaly. Oh my God. We're cute together, right? I don't look 50. What? I'm cute.
No,
for
you
50.
don't look 50 at all.
She does look 50, and there's nothing wrong with looking 50. She is 50. So many people on the show are obsessed with the idea of feeling young again and being with someone who is so much younger than them, and in pursuit of that, they're actually missing out on the happiness they could be having at this point in their life.
Kimbaaaaaaaaaaly's room, you know, like, it was well set up, like, you know, so romantic, but it kind of too much because, like, I'm not a boyfriend yet.
This show is called 90 Day Fiancé. We are a long way away from that. They aren't even a couple yet. How many times has this happened on the show? I don't even remember a time where there was two people that didn't even consider themselves a couple by the time they went to meet.
And hopefully you'll be here with me. This will be your side.
What is
That's your side over there, just so you know. This is my side.
What size?
I mean, when you decide.
Did I say that I'm sleeping
If
here?
you stay. No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Well, I want to give you your gifts.
Yeah, break out the PS5. That ought to convince him to stay in the same room as you. I don't know why, but I find it funny the way she casually moves this flower petal out of the way to sit down. She made the room look all romantic and put a lot of time into it, and he's basically just like, what are you doing? We're not even a couple yet. Now, where's my PlayStation?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
1,
2, 3, go.
Wow.
Well, you told me your MacBook broke, so I bought you one.
What is this guy, some sort of wizard? He got her to buy all this stuff for him, and they're not even a couple yet? Like, he refuses to say that they're a couple? You don't see women simps very often, but we have one right here.
PS5! No. Oh my. Kimbaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaly,
Do you like it?
you're really a potential right now.
That's like girlfriend status right there.
Real quick, let's just put aside the fact that he got 10 times more excited about opening a PS5 than he did when he met her for the first time in person. So in her mind, they're in love and everything, but in order to get him to commit to her, she needs to buy him $3,000 worth of gifts. He's like, babe, you know what? This is really good. You're on track to being my girlfriend possibly someday, maybe, if you continue to get me more gifts like this. We'll see. I know you want me to stay in your room tonight, but you did kind of just get me a PS5, and I want to play that more than spending time with you, so see you later. But the girlfriend thing, yeah, that'll be in my mind a little bit as I'm playing Demon's Souls Remastered.
You know what I'm saying?
Almost, I'm telling you.
You said almost. What?
Almost. Thank you.
What?
Almost, babe, we're getting there. You get me a Nintendo Switch and you are absolutely girlfriend material. Maybe.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
Do you love it?
I love it.
Good. Good, it makes me so happy.
Okay, so far he has shown this PlayStation a lot more affection than her. Something tells me this is going to be getting a lot more action than she is tonight. You would think after this he might feel a little bit guilty. After all, she did just spend thousands of dollars on him and he won't even consider her his girlfriend yet. But he pretty much wastes no time in explaining to her that he will definitely not be staying in her room tonight, as much as she tries to convince him.
You made me so happy by letting
This is
me
how I'm
come
gonna
here.
pass the night today.
Are you gonna sleep let's sleep with that instead of me? That's cool.
So you really don't think it's a problem that he would rather go play a video game than spend time with you, and you guys are supposedly in love? What is going on?
Usman is literally hugging and kissing his gifts, and I'm sitting over here like, hello, can I get some of that? I am sincerely hoping by the end of this trip, I get as much action as those damn gifts did.
Okay, if you start to get jealous over the affection that inanimate objects are receiving from someone that you're supposedly in love with, there's a good chance they're not in love with you.
This is something I will never forget. I'm telling you that. This is something I would never forget.
I know.
But I'm sorry, I'll be going back tomorrow.
This is the face of someone who just played you like a fiddle. He is so excited to go break in the new gifts. He could not care less at all that she is here.
But I do appreciate this gift, honestly.
I know you do.
From
But I know
bottom
you're
of my
tired.
heart.
I know you're tired
Yeah.
too.
Lady, he just said that he's gonna stay up all night playing the PlayStation. What do you? All right, what am I even doing? I don't even know why I'm trying to explain this.
Even though I am sad, Usman's going back to his room tonight. You know, over the next 2 weeks, we're gonna be together every day. He made that clear. And that's super important because I only have 2 weeks to convince him that I am the woman for him.
Convince him? What is this, The Bachelor? According to her, they're in love. Why would that require any more convincing? So in the next scene we're gonna look at, he's shooting a music video for his song called Zara, which is named after his ex-girlfriend, and he lied to Kimberly about that.
I'm shooting the music video for my song Zara.
I'm watching Usman with this model and I'm like, ew. He doesn't touch me like that.
Wow, it's almost as if he just doesn't like you at all. Could you imagine that? And don't get me wrong, he's not a good guy for leading her on like this, but I mean, come on, how does she not see what's going on here?
Ew. And also, I'm thinking, Zara, that's a weird name for a song. But when I asked Usman, oh, who is Zara? And he's like, oh, Zara is just a name for all the girls named Zara across the world. And I'm like, what the
So let me get this straight. You're okay with him marrying another woman, but you're jealous of the fact that he's shooting a music video with a model and the fact that he gave more affection to a PlayStation than he did for you? I wouldn't be surprised if he asked her if they could have a platonic marriage. Like, we're not even gonna touch each other. You can just buy me things and follow me around.
Ew.
By the end of this season, there's going to be a massive list of things that have received more action from Usman than she has. Can you imagine someone not on a reality TV show in a normal relationship worrying about the fact that their boyfriend has made out with his PlayStation more than her?
Kimbaaaaaaaaaaaaaaly.
There you go.
I want soda. Can you get me that?
Excuse me, are you gonna pay me?
Excuse me.
Are you gonna pay me
Go and
later?
Get me soda.
You better pay me later then.
I will.
All the other people there are probably like, who is this? Is this your assistant? Or what's going on here? Oh no, it's not my assistant. It's just some lady who bought me some shit. Don't worry, she'll be gone in a couple weeks. I mean, I might end up getting married to her someday, but for now, she's just gonna bring me some soda once in a while and follow me around every day.
He makes me feel so loved. He makes me feel so loved. You know, like I came here to watch you in your video, but I came for another reason too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. You also came to give me the PlayStation. Why? What else is going on?
We have to get to know each other. So, I think you should give up your room and give it to somebody in your team.
If someone reacts this way when you ask them to stay in the same room as you so you guys can be more intimate, then they are clearly not into you at all. He looks terrified. He looks like he just received horrible news.
Wait.
I really want you to stay with me. I really do.
In your room?
Yeah.
My God, she's practically begging at this point. This is not good.
I don't understand. Like, I was thinking, like, you know, we should be in the same room after we decided to be together as a boyfriend.
But what
and
if you don't
girlfriend.
decide that to the last day? Then what? That's
Are you
so
having-
crazy.
If he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, then he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. It's as simple as that. If he decides on the last day, it's perfect for him because then he doesn't have to be intimate with you, but he can also like leave you on the hook so that you might come back later in the future and give him more stuff.
We all agreed that you are going to stay in your own hotel room and I will stay in my own hotel room.
I agreed because
said
that's what
we
you
both
wanted, and I
agreed.
respect it. But son, I need you to respect my rules too.
Yeah, I agreed because that's what you wanted and I respect it, but at the same time, that's not what I want and I don't respect your decision to do that. That's pretty much what you just said right there.
I feel like you're just trying to grab something and go back. So even if you...
Wow. Is
even
that
if-
what you think, really?
Even if...
Is
No,
that
the
what
way,
you think,
the way
really?
you're rushing it, like, you know, even if it didn't work out, then at least I go, no, like...
I mean, come on, dude. She gave you all those gifts. The least you could do is just spend one night with her. It's really hard for me to believe that she's unable to tell that he's not into her at all. If you have to practically beg like this, he is not into you.
We only have this time, and I keep saying that. And it's not like I'm begging you for sex or anything like that.
It's getting there.
You know that I don't want to from day one. That's why I say you should get your own
So
room and I'll get my
don't.
own.
So don't. Just forget it.
Huh?
Just forget it.
Look, I think it's stupid, but if you agreed to this before coming over here, then I don't really know how you can be complaining right now. This is what you agreed to. If anything, it's kind of messed up to get all angry about the fact that he won't change what you already agreed to.
I really don't know what else Usman could want, you know, for him to move in my room.
Nintendo Switch, babe.
I've been attentive, I've been loving, I've been his assistant, I've been his manager. I've done everything I can do. And the last thing I'm doing is I'm not gonna beg. It's on him now.
Great, it's on him now, and he doesn't care, so I guess it's over.
Bring your hand.
I don't wanna hold your hand right now. Stop.
Give me your hand.
So shockingly, Usman actually does agree to stay in Kimberly's room for the night, but he doesn't want to touch her at all. He even goes so far as to put up a barricade of pillows between them.
I'm really surprised that Usman's changed his mind. But I am so excited. I mean, tonight could be the night that I have been waiting for. Like, please let this tonight be the night.
It really does seem like that's all she cares about. Like, if all else fails, at least she got this out of it.
Can you just come cuddle with me, though?
No, wait. We have to get demarcation. I'm serious. Like something in between us. A wall.
Oh, you need a wall
Yeah,
between
because
us?
I don't want that.
Damn.
Nothing says true love like a physical barrier that prevents you from touching the other person because you don't want to get anywhere near them. By the way, I would just like to point out that recently on Instagram, Kimberly even admitted that she was very embarrassed and ashamed of her behavior on this season. I know some people feel bad for her and say that she's being taken advantage of, but when it comes down to it, she is definitely trying to pressure him into doing something that he clearly does not want to do.
In the night, if I didn't put demarcation, I would just hear zoop, and that I don't
Do you think I would do that to you? You might come over on this side, so maybe we need more pillows. Make them really high.
A few moments later.
I mean, do we really have to keep these pillows right here?
Yeah. Please leave them. I love them there.
Oh, that is great. Please leave them. I love them there. She like starts pulling them away and he's like desperately clinging onto the pillow. He won't let go. The thing is, he's already going against his original plan and he's spending the night with her, but she's got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Poor guy's over there clinging onto a pillow for dear life. If I remember correctly, he ends up getting fed up because she just won't leave the subject alone, so he leaves the room, but she actually convinces him to come back only for her to do the same thing again, but even worse.
What are you wanting to happen right now?
Like, I can't do this. I can't.
It's crazy. She already knows that he doesn't want to have sexy time with her right now, and she's like, yeah, it's okay, I understand that, we're just going to be sleeping next to each other. But then as soon as the lights go out and they try to go to sleep, she just turns into a little kid throwing a tantrum. She's like, but I want it, why not? I'll buy you the Nintendo Switch, I don't even care anymore, just come on. And then when Usman says no for the millionth time, she brings up this shit about how her son is going to be really pissed at him.
Because my son's gonna cuss me out, and I don't want that to happen.
He's gonna do what?
He's gonna cuss you out like a
He
dog.
cannot cast me. He cannot do that.
No, he
I
can't.
have no business with him.
Ah, great. He won't do it with you, so now you're going to use your son to guilt him into doing it? This is very romantic.
I have no problem with
You
him,
have to get my-
and I have no business with him.
Do you think my son would love the way
So-
you're treating me right now?
Am I
Do you think
treating
he
you
would
bad?
love that? Yes, you
Why are you
are.
making it look bad?
So, because he's not going to do it with you, that means he's treating you bad? I think she's just saying random words and sentences at this point in a last-ditch effort to get him to do what she wants. So what, you're going to go tell your son that he wouldn't scootily poop with you right away? That's the problem here?
Did I promise you that immediately I'm going to have sex with you?
Oh my God, you
Did
always.
I promise you that when you come here, I'm going to be in a relationship with you? Did you agree that when you come here, we're going to know each other before we make decision?
Yeah, Usman, but I thought if I brought you a PlayStation 5 and a MacBook Pro that you would feel too guilty not to do it. That was the plan. I didn't think you were actually going to stick to your word. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come here.
I think I'm taking the luggages back. So, should I take them now, or I should leave them to
No, stay here with me tonight.
Okay, John. You need to rest.
He keeps trying to, but then you won't stop talking about this whole thing, and he's like, listen, I'm not going to do that right now. And she's like, but why not? And then it just goes in circles.
Coming here and not knowing about like the sex thing, like I had no idea you weren't gonna kiss me. I had no idea.
Usman, can't you just like pretend that I'm your PS5 and maybe we can get somewhere? They pretty much just keep having this same conversation over and over and over. And I think she eventually does just whittle him down because he finally agrees to be her boyfriend, which was incredibly surprising to me. And they finally end up doing it, and man, she is excited. She is so happy. I've never seen anyone this happy in my entire life.
How do I look? Happy or not?
You look happy.
Good, then I'm happy too.
I'm scared to get out of this bed though.
So yeah, my conclusion is I think Usman just really wants to be on the show and he really wants a PS5. So there you have it. There's the Kim and Usman story up until this point, and I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Before I go, I just want to give the usual reminder that you should consider joining the Discord if you like these videos. And also you can head over to my Patreon for a video on Ben and Mahogany, which was posted yesterday. A lot of the 90 Day Fiancé videos are going to be posted early over there, and also some other videos that are completely exclusive to Patreon, so consider checking that out. Also, finally, thank you to everyone who watches, subscribes, likes, comments, anything like that. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one.